Zeka win, right? Unless they get a huge jump and are able to kill someone off right off the bat.
And that someone would have to be the solo laner, because there's no way you're going to instantly kill the Sejuani as Bwipo tries to get away from this. Peanut missing the Glacial Prison means that Bwipo survives.
Zeka misses all.
They set their sights on Doran, though.
All right, that snowball will not find the angle that Inspired wants.
He's gonna get rooted by
yeah, Doran's trying to use his teleport to get away, but that is not how it's going to work. Nunu's shield to keep himself alive against some of Doran's burst.
Ending the game.
Big gold influx there with 2 tier 2s being knocked down. Zeka wants to use the TP. It's interrupted by Inspired. They found the Yasuo, but do they have the follow-up in time?
As we come back to live.
Back to live, and Bwipo is in a 1v4. Sterix Gage to try to keep him alive. Inspired jumps in. Hostile takeover forces HLE back the other direction. Peanut now in some danger himself. Right back into the grinder.
Oh, he went through the portal. They're trying to flank
but
them.
Now, Bwipo trying to juggle Viper back around the other direction. Viper's in a bad spot, trying to use the stasis to stay alive as Bwipo gives him the thumbs up. Bwipo stays alive. Inspired and Quad now looking for a little bit more back into Doran, who goes to the flash counter-strike, but it ain't gonna work out so well. Doran dies with a petrifying gaze.
Peanut hovers around top. Ghost gonna be popped.
Ghost from Bwipo, but now he's heading back the other direction. That might not be the right choice.
Good
Bwipo's
shield.
down to 100 HP. He doesn't want to lose out on all this EXP from the minions. Picks up his axe, throws another undertow back. Doran flashing.
Goes well. It's not gonna matter because you're playing 4v5 for the rest of this game.
Yeah, now he's trying to make his way back. Pops the Ragnarok. Wants to turn it back onto the jungler, I would have to think, but it's so difficult to do. Finally using the W shield, just barely staying alive, but surely he's just dead now. Cole the Meek. Bwipo is out for the second time, and Hanwha Life is... You can see the frustration on Bwipo's face. Yeah, this is such a good Zyra tactic. Using the ulti, the Stranglethorns to force it down. Inspired and Masu know it's there. A nice sidestep on the Keeper's Verdict from Inspired. He's wanting to get leashed. FlyQuest is threatening to just try to steal it away. They even dropped the Redemption, but the burst already onto Masu. They're going to be able to kill him up, but FlyQuest claims the Baron. A little bit more damage, might be able to kill Delight. They're trying to chase after him. Now you got the Ragnarok. Peanut trying to get away with a flashback over the wall. FlyQuest still in hot pursuit. Doran and Peanut looking to get away, but Viper is dead! Shots here as FlyQuest is looking to EDS the Drake down. They've got Nunu and Kalista together. They should be able to secure this one, but they immediately get rid of the Nunu, and it's stolen away by Peanut.
Ultimately, it comes down to whether or not they can get through this laning phase and get to those late game fights, and how HLE will play around the back.
Delight in some trouble here, though. He's level 1, Buzio level 2. Masu with the flash over the wall to chase after Delight. Once the last auto attack doesn't find it, Masu just a little bit late there with the summoner follow. But Inspired showing up down here in the bottom lane. Bwipo's down to 200 HP. Oh, the attempted...
You've played amazing this series. This year, I feel like when people talk about you, they talked about the textbook of AD carries, an example for all the AD carries. How does that make you feel that people look up to you so much?
Firstly, I don't think I performed well today. There were a lot of mistakes, and I'm very grateful for the compliments. But right now, I don't think I can claim myself as the world's best yet. So next match, I'm gonna show the real deal.
And Top are gonna have full run of the map to set up for this Soul here.
Whoa, nice shot. All right, it's Soul fight time. TP coming in from Kingen. Top Esports backing away, but continuing slow DPS onto the Dragon. Kingen on the left flank. Everybody else on DK here on the right. Tien gonna be grabbed there by the Skarner.
In a sense, because how many champions can be flanked? Oh, hang on.
They go. Face checking a brush. Tries to crash down over the wall. Gets frozen mid-air, but escapes.
That's his Skarner matchup.
Immediate jump into Zenith Blade from Moham is a mistake. He goes too far. 2 squads.
Now, we didn't see it, but the cleanse was burned from aiming in a little 2v2.
Whoa.
And look at that, the mind games from me.
Lives.
Look top, look top.
Zeka now in some trouble as the snowball's making its way in, but a nice flash away from it when Inspired can't make the turn. Bwipo looking for a little bit more damage here to chase this guy down. The absolute zero isn't going to get a whole lot, and now Zeka can reset his shield with the last breath. God, everybody, it's only Viper to try to defend here at just a barely hanging on second Nexus turret. That one's already down. Nexus turret number 2, it's on its west. Still trying to keep the fight going. Busio goes over the wall. Delight's going to be your target here with a Shattering Strike coming out, but a little bit more damage is still going to be required. Busio grabbing the kill on that one. Petrifying Gaze onto Peanut. Viper and Dawn still trying to fight, but a massive impale from Peanut to turn it right back around. That might just be the game from the Hanwha Life jungler.
Performance, incredible early game, and it really starts to struggle. That's where they start to be more difficult on the coordinated play, but we're going to see if they can pull off this dive.
All right, 4v2. Kingen and Mohan got to try to survive this one. Who's going to take the turret aggro here at the very start? Looks like Mako. TES walking back away, but now Tien with that 3-talent strike already primed. It's first blood, though, the other direction. DK doing a good job. Mohan surely has to die here. A 1-for-1 trade, but in a 2v4, DK is going to be all right with that one.
I mean, there's good news and bad news for TK. The good news is that Kingen doesn't lose his life, but the bad news is he's being denied a lot of farm, so he's trying his best to get back underneath the tower.
But he is stunned. 369 Mako and Jackie Love want to try to deny even more here if they can. Kingen popping the counter-strike, staying alive for now. Nice two-man stun coming out, but Kingen down to about 50 HP, still staying alive somehow, but the volley claims his life. Solo kill. Now the Rift Code is the target for Top Esports. Mohammed Lucid walking up. Lucid wants to be able to challenge here for the flip, and he steals it away. Beautifully done with the bullet time in over the top. It's not going to find a whole lot of damage as Showmaker tries to jump in. He resets his position and gets back away, but Lucid's going to be killed off first as Cream tries to disengage. Kingen in the middle of everybody with a counter-strike, but he ain't gonna find a lot. 369 is on the hunt as Moham and Kingen try to get out. Tien still chasing. Moham's about to drop.
Those 1v1s in those 2v2s. See, Quad in trouble.
Nice engage from Zeka going in for the Fate Sealed. One little bit more damage on the Quad, and the minions finish him off.
Now in this meta, so it is very difficult. Nice sidestep from Masu.
Yeah, Masu staying alive for now, but the hostile takeover just misses everything. Masu and Busio trying to fight back, but Masu's bailout isn't going to be enough. Peanut ends up taking the kill, and now Busio has no way out. HLE, the easy 2v2 here, gets Doran paid. Back in the mid lane, Zeka's trying to get out. FlyQuest are finally on the board. Fully completed items now. You've also got 3 full items completed for Quads. Cassio, there's your Glacial Prison. Zeka wanted to jump in and follow it up, but Inspire chases him back to the Soul Unbound. TP's about to arrive from Whippo. Zeka with a flash away, barely staying alive. Hostile takeover forces out a couple of flashes, but doesn't get a whole lot. Delight's now going to be put into the grinder. Fear Beyond Death finds him. Inspired, and the rest of FlyQuest chasing after Peanut now. Masu, spear after spear, and he's ready to go in.
Before he gets stunned from the Vi Q, buffers it perfectly in time. The Blade Caller is there, and it is absolute cinema from the HLE side. The FlyQuest coaching staff knew that was their moment to try to come back.
You could not have a bigger, badder, better Skarner ult than what Peanut just did to guarantee the victory in a fight that otherwise would have been.